Having defeated the green dragon Fendragal, you continued your search for the keys that would allow you to escape the mystical prison of Undergarden, the scholar Mirrin Galant in tow. Continuing to search eastwards, you made your way through a tunnel of biting ants and found one of the keys in an ice-bound cave, thanks to Vol's ability to stealth past whatever monstrosity had been guarding it. Leaving the cave, you proceeded southeast to the foot of a towering pinnacle of stone. Drago and Aphael climbed to the top and found the lair of the earlier defeated dragon thereon. Taking its treasures as your own, you descended and continued your search. Eventually you happened upon a frozen river. Following it to its source, you found a roaring torrent swollen by winter floods issuing from a cave. You had a choice. Return to the magical sundial at the entrance to Undergarden and use it to change the season to summer, allowing you easy entrance to the cave, or brave the rapids. After a quickly aborted attempt by Drago, Deandra took the lead, her Alogak heritage making easier work of the raging waters, and you found yourselves in a dark cavern. Inside, the Bear King Beric was hibernating, and around his neck hung another of the 4 keys. Vol ambushed the hibernating beast, and together with Drago made quick work of it. You had found 2 of the keys, now you needed to find the remaining 2 in order to claim your freedom. So you find yourselves in the cave of the Bear King, its huge slumped form in the centre of the cave.
Did we level up?
You did level up.
The cave's where the
I'm going to go down to there and have a look around the corner.
Okay. Slumped in the rear of this small cavern are humanoid remains torn asunder. Their belongings are scattered around them.
We'll go and have a look through it.
Okay.
See if there's any sign of who it was.
As you approach the corpse, you see that there are insects writhing across the bones and fleshy remains. But as you approach, they back off and disappear into the walls of the cavern. You have a good dig around, and you do find some things. You find a potion, which you recognise as a potion of healing, a spell scroll, 4 blue gems, and a strange figurine cast in silver depicting a raven in full flight. It's been so superbly crafted, the creature looks incredibly lifelike.
Give the raven thing to Vol.
What's this?
I'll give the healing potion to
Thank you.
Drago.
Drinks it straight away.
I'll give the scroll to Deandra.
I'll get
And what else was there?
4 blue gems.
blue.
I'll dish us out a blue gem each.
Okay, scroll to Deandra.
Yeah, just to make it awkward for the GM. 1 blue gem each.
Sorry, what were we doing with the gems?
No, I'll
Raphael?
keep the blue gems.
You're
I'll
taking
keep the blue
it.
gems, but one of them belongs to one of each of us, just to make it easier.
I've put them in your. I've put everything in everyone's inventory as told by FAL.
Stop being really awkward, divvying everything out into small split stacks.
Start slicing the Raven figurine into 4 equal sized chunks.
I want the butt.
Why down here?
Where's Drago?
So Drago, I mean, lying on the floor of the cavern is the corpse of this enormous bear. It's
Have we got the key from round its neck?
yeah, Drago snapped it off.
Yeah.
The
Got two-
its fur's matted with moss, and there's still a few insects crawling about within the fur.
Pull my javelins out.
Have a good examine of the body, see if we can see what sort of creature it was. But obviously a bear. But
Make an H check, please. And Deandra, just a reminder, where you are is
Yeah.
a circle of standing stones which began to glow as you approached.
I touched the stones.
You
before
did,
we
and
went
you-
into fight.
You
think we all
felt a
did.
connection to the stones that you found elsewhere in the Undergarden.
didn't we all touch the stones?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we said we were all doing it.
I'd like to examine this raven statue.
Okay, 1 second. Raphael, looking at the corpse of the bear, from what you can tell, it does just seem like as I mean, you have limited experience, but it does just seem like a normal bear, just one that's grown to enormous size.
Okay.
Yeah, the figure is of the raven ball has been cast in silver, depicting the raven in full flight. But the craftsmanship is unbelievable. It looks, I mean, obviously it's small. It'll fit in your hand. But it, you know, if it wasn't for that, it looks almost like a real bird that's been frozen and cast into silver somehow. It's incredibly lifelike.
Interesting.
I think I'm going to spend a couple of weeks in this cave. I'm going to skin the bear, cure the hide, make myself a bear cloak, and just have a chill out.
Spend winter in the cave.
Yeah, just have a chill out for a couple of weeks in the cave.
We'll see you in a bit then.
Yeah, see you next week.
Well, Mirrin's waiting outside the cave for you all, and 6
With a
months
broken arm.
later you all emerge.
Yeah.
Is Mirren waiting outside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's got a broken arm, she couldn't really swim through the waters.
Oh, we need to drag her to the thing so we can teleport.
The stones.
Oh.
She hasn't got the stones, has she?
Fuck it.
Do I instinctively know how this raven figurine works?
Instinctively, no, you do not. You can make an Arcana check for me.
Yeah. Not very clever.
You you feel that you feel a connection to ravens anyway.
Aye.
For ever since you stepped into this strange, bright world, the colours and the light hurting your eyes, you felt your connection to the Queen of Ravens fade. But holding this in your hand, there's just something, just a slight strengthening of that connection. You feel that it could be a magical item. You know that in the old days, before the Shadar Kai left the Bright Lands to travel into the Grey Lands, there are stories of the sages and the mages of the Shadar Kai being able to create such things, and you know that a command word was required. You feel that maybe if you spent enough time with the item and concentrated on the bond, you might be able to activate it.
Right.
Very cool.
I shall have to spend time
Jake
with my
just
little
snatches it
raven.
off him and throws it against the wall and smashes it. Ha ha! Fly, my little raven! Fly!
You dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake pissed off he didn't get the decent magic item out of the hall.
Yeah.
He'll somehow manage to end up with it.
I got
Things
to
go as usual.
Yeah.
I'm the penitent man.
Slippers of moonwalking. What about Mirrin? We've got to get back to Mirrin. Sure, she's all right.
We need to bring her here to use the.
Well,
Perhaps if
when you touched the stones, you felt a connection to the stones you'd already visited. The ones
We
just the other side of the ant tunnel.
we didn't find the stones at the sundial first, that was our problem. So we don't really want to go back to the. We need to carry on, right? I mean, how did
Maybe
we?
we could go out and see her and do it the long way.
Yeah.
It'll only
Yeah.
take us back to where we've been anyways, because we
Mm.
can only teleport to ones that we're linked to, so we're best off
Yeah,
just
but if
going-
we bring her to this, she can teleport back to near the. Because she's been to near the sundial
sundial,
before.
yeah. Okay, I'm
As soon
sure.
as we got the winter one, we need to move it on her.
Ah, that was it. Yeah.
I don't know if this was the winter one, because the tide was a lot higher. So it would have been more difficult, and the bear was asleep. So it's like some tasks are more difficult in some weather, and some are are easier to achieve.
I'll start tying the ropes together, and at the where the
Perhaps make
cave
your way
meets
back.
the river,
Okay.
I'll feed the rope into the river. If we can pass this to Mirren,
So how much rope did you have? Was it 150 feet in the end?
Yeah.
So you can secure one end quite securely in the cave. You managed to find a stalagmite you can wrap it around. And let it drift into the water as a way of sort of relatively safely going back. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, but we're going to do one of those knots that you can just give it a yank and it comes undone.
Real elvish rope.
Yeah.
So am I going back, or is she just gonna? She's not gonna be able to pull herself with one arm, is she?
we'll pull her up the rope. I've got a little bell. I'll tie it onto the end of the rope securely,
Okay.
so if she can't see it, hopefully a noise will make her.
I mean, the river itself is very loud in the cabin.
She might see it. A little metal thing.
I think we should make.
Raphael, can you cast a light spell onto the rope?
I
I,
already
The
have
end.
my light cast spell on me, so I'll have to light a torch myself.
that's okay. I can do it. I've got a light cantrip.
Very good. Then Mirren will definitely see the rope.
With
Okay. So, Deandra casts light on the bell at the end of the rope.
Bell end.
Release it into the raging waters, and it swiftly disappears from view.
All of us holding onto the rope, waiting for it to go taut. We're fishing for dwarves.
Well, I mean, it kind of goes taut just through the speed and the strength of the waters of the river. Pull it taut. But you don't notice any other tugging at the rope.
I think we should just go climb down the road because we need to go back to the sundial to change it, right?
Only
Do these stones take us back to the sundial? They don't, do they?
We're not linked
Right.
to all this.
So we need to make a camp at the sundial. 'Cause she's got a broken arm, so she's just going to be a hindrance all the fucking time. So she may as well make camp Do we have any kind of loud horn we can blow when we found the key so she can just like change the dial?
Loud horn.
So this was the second key, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because there's no point in
Yeah,
us
you
keep
can
dragging
check
her
this.
around. She may as well stay at the dial and turn it for us.
Can we
Alright,
not
well, let's
just do that?
actually head back down then.
We can't let her. If she stays at the sundial, it's miles away, days away.
Would cure wounds not heal a broken arm?
I don't care about her. To be honest.
No, you'd need restoration, lesser restoration or something like that.
I have healing spirit. Remove curse.
Detect magic.
I transfer it.
Fireball?
Could always just drown her in the river.
Yeah, fireball.
No one will hear her scream. I don't care. I'm a blackguard. I don't care. She's an encumbrance to me. Anyone that's an encumbrance to me is no good to me.
Even
Fuck
though
her.
we're offered money for her safe return.
Yeah, dead or alive, wasn't it?
Let's
No,
bring
her
her
sister
Syrinscape.
wasn't offering money for her to be rescued, dead or alive.
Oh, I've just got my wires crossed there.
Let's bring her back and see what she thinks is the best course of
Here's your
action.
sister's
then.
head. Oh,
She
sorry?
put up a good fight.
I'll
Worthy
gently tug on the
opponent.
rope, see if there's anything on the end of the rope.
You can't tell. It doesn't feel like it.
I think we should head back down now.
We need her to change the seasons though, which means getting her back to the stones, her going to the sundial, and changing it.
Well, I know it's a pain, but maybe we will walk back to the sundial, go and visit that ring of stones that's about half an hour away from the sundial.
Yeah, we do have 2 more keys to get, don't we? So it's just going to be a pain every time we have to go back. I agree with Raphael.
I know it's a jaunt and it's going to take 2 or 3 days, but we should do it and get it done out of the way so we don't have to do it again.
Isn't she
Okay, once it's done, it's done.
an accomplished hunter though? Can't she just make her own way back to camp?
No, we all need to get the stones though. Right, let's head back unless anyone's got any objections.
No, gone.
No, we have to
Okay,
go back. It's
who's
done.
going first then?
I'll go first.
Okay, and you make an athletics check with advantage, please.
Sort of thing.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say to you.
Okay. Deandra, you step into the water, holding onto the rope. It immediately sweeps you off your feet, and for a second you almost lose the rope. But then your natural instinct kicks in. You've already instinctively read the current, how it's flowing, the intricacies of it between the rocks, and move your body accordingly. Manage to move yourself down the rope.
Whee!
The river takes you quickly, and you emerge.
Ooh.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Mirrin, there you are, you little fool.
Val, can you make a athletics check with advantage, please?
Try.
What's that noise?
That's him
Oh,
trying to...
Oh, why are you always cuddly when I'm doing something?
With great alacrity and dexterousness, you leap into the water, catching hold of the rope at the last second before the waters threaten to wash you away, and then hand over hand disappear. You let them drag you to the west.
I shout, last person tie it around their waist and we'll catch you.
We'll try and catch you. No promises.
Better not be me then.
Who's going next?
I'll have you all under the
Next.
ice.
Okay.
I'll go next.
You take an
Athletics
anchor.
with advantage, please.
You like an anchor though. There you go.
I don't know how I knew it would be Raphael.
Oh dear.
Raphael, you grab the rope and tentatively step into the water. You're immediately washed off your feet. You hold on to the rope, but the water's too strong, and you're suddenly left grasping for it and gasping for air. It's disappeared from view. There's just white water everywhere. You see a view of the cavern, and then a view of water, and then a view of the cave roof, and then another view of water. And then you hit a rock which spins you round. You're losing your sense of direction. Deandra and Vol, can you make perception checks, please?
Perception checks. Hawk-like.
Vol, you see Raphael's head bob up above the water where it's not supposed to be. You wouldn't expect it to be, and then disappear again under the raging waters.
Okay, I'll just keep quiet.
Wow.
Raphael's in the water.
This is where you find out who your friends really are, Mark.
Raphael's in the water, look. I'll point. You must grab her.
I'll jump in and grab her.
I'll hold onto your arm.
Okay,
Your
are you
hand.
holding onto the rope or onto the...
Yeah. I'll have the rope that Val's attached to.
Okay.
Brace.
Make an attack roll against Raphael for me. With advantage.
What, you're going to punch her in the face?
With advantage. So you can click the ADV button before you make an attack roll.
Yeah. No, she's easier to hit her and she's floating around.
Oi!
Her head just comes out. Oh, thank God!
Okay. That's good enough. I'm not going to ask you to roll damage. So, I mean, it wouldn't have got. Obviously, it didn't hit. It didn't get through Raphael's armor as such, but it's close enough to her armor class that you managed to grab hold of her and drag her, coughing and spluttering, up onto the narrow path.
Did you lose your sea legs?
Through gasps of air, I kind of hold my hand up in thanks.
Drago, are you following them out?
I just start reel the rope back in and spend 2 weeks in the cave making my bear cloak.
We're off.
And then I'll just walk over and touch the stones. Right, yeah, okay. I'll have a go. Here we
Let's
go.
have an athletics at advantage, please.
Advantage.
Yeah, you use the Forsaken glaive to dig into the wall of the cavern as you float past, slowing your traversal along the rope slightly, meaning you can manage quite easily to find your way back out.
Right, we need to light a fire or we might freeze to death on the way back out.
Yeah, the first thing that hits you when you get out is the cold. It's much colder out here than it was. Mirrin's already got a fire that she's warming herself next to.
Sit next to the fire,
Okay.
warm up, be soaking wet.
Okay, it's a good hour has passed since you went into the cave. It's now late afternoon.
While we're drying out and taking our clothes off and stuff, can I just try to, if this scale mail fits, if it's magical, will it doesn't it like go to your side?
The scale mail.
Would you have to attune to it?
It doesn't change in size, but it will fit. It's medium armor. It's a tight fit, but it does fit. You could certainly wear it, and you feel with a little adjustment, you could wear it quite comfortably. I was trying to think. Could you make a history check for me, please?
Yeah.
Try again.
History.
I'll try.
Yeah, you're not sure about this armor. You don't know if it's magical or not. You've not seen anything like it before.
Is it the same AC as chainmail?
What's the AC of chainmail?
I don't know.
Scale mail's more akin to leather, isn't it?
It is.
Chainmail, oh, here we are. It's AC base 16.
Okay. No, it doesn't offer quite as much protection as a suit of chainmail would. Though the metal itself is unusual. It's a sort of deep black colour. The others can, as you see Drago looking at this armour, you can make a history check as well. Ball at disadvantage, please, because you're not of this place.
Yeah, that's very fair enough.
Nice.
Interesting.
You rolled that with advantage, not disadvantage.
Oh my god, about to ignore that.
It's alright, I can see what you dropped. You dropped a 2. Oh, there you go. Raphael, you have seen this black material before. When you you were never a member of Pelor's church in terms of being part of a congregation. But you did train and learn with other priests of Pelor from time to time. And you saw some of the paladins of Pelor. You knew they had armor made from this material, which is a very strong form of steel called adamantine. So you know that it's not magic, but it's very strong. Basically, what it does is anything that critical hits you, it turns the critical hit into a normal hit.
Oh my!
But it's not magical, so it's not like +1.
Useful.
That's good.
Does it fit Raphael?
I already have my armour, thank you.
It
So
looks
lowers
well
my
made.
armor class, but stops critical.
So yeah, it's armor class 14, but it stops
14.
criticals basically.
Really low, isn't it?
Yeah, I passed.
It's scale mail armor. It's just made out of a very hard material.
Paladin armour for a paladin.
I mean, the aesthetics of it, Drago, do appeal. It's black, it's spiky, and it's got a helmet shaped like a dragon's head. but the in terms of functionality, it's not as good as the chainmail you're wearing.
Aesthetics over.
What's the dex bonus on it? Just out of interest.
2, I think.
Scale
for
mail?
scale.
2 for chainmail. That's scale mail.
Should say on there. Dex bonus maximum 2. You still get disadvantage on stuff.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So, did you find the key?
We did.
Drago has it.
We think we're going to walk back to the sundial because then we can go and visit the circle and set you up in camp so your arm can heal, and I can send you a message when we're ready for you to change the dial again.
She nods. If you think that's for the best, I'll do whatever I can to help, of course.
Can you protect yourself with one arm?
I
Why?
can,
We're
but
all walking back, aren't we?
it depends if I meet a dragon again.
Ah,
You'll be fine.
Though I have already
One of
killed one dragon in the last day or so.
Mhm. Did you now?
hmm.
All by yourself, did you?
Well, let's not waste time. Let's go.
So which way are you heading? You're heading
Don't know.
northeast, I presume?
Yeah, we're heading out of this. Yeah, north.
We follow the river
East.
north.
Yeah, up to that section where we first came in.
Okay.
In the north wall with the cave and the.
Okay,
road.
you take the first part of the journey wandering alongside the frozen river, which means that you don't get the shelter of the trees, but you do find the going a bit quicker because you're not cutting your way through the heavy undergrowth.
Right.
It's sort of long, sort of knee-length grass you're walking through. So it's much easier to traverse. So you make quite good time compared to travelling through the trees. After an hour has passed, the river starts to bend to the west. Are you going to head into the trees, or are you going to continue to follow the river for a bit?
I wish I couldn't see that path. Are there any signs of life? Any signs of traffic? Any passage of any non-animals?
Make a survival check. There are signs of life. You see some footprints that you recognise as those of a fox coming down to the river. A little further on, you see some hoofed footprints, though you're not sure what animal they're from.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me, sorry.
Have you caught a cold?
I know it's winter. You're taking role playing to an extreme.
I
Just
just
say you wanted more roleplay.
sneezed all over my caramel slices.
Oh, lovely.
You-
Mm-mm.
Just animals. Can we see that path? I know I can see it on the map.
No, not from outside the.
Raphael, which way do we go?
Raphael might be AFK.
Taking a ninja.
Did you get that
I'm here.
feeling?
She's just kind of looking at him. She doesn't know.
Do we continue following the river?
Smiles and shrugs her shoulders.
I can't see a path anywhere.
She's just.
Cracking a
She's always
tinny
got
open.
like a light gait in her step, you know. She's always just walking as if
Okay.
it's like walking through a summer meadow. She's just enjoying the scenery and the walk.
She's so cute.
Snap out of it, bitch!
Touching the branches with her own branches.
If
You're the one with branches coming out your ears. I've
I
got
know, I
bark
got
skin.
Branch.
Sorry,
if you
mate.
can stand the cold, we'll make better time if we continue following the river for a little before we strike north.
Oh, the path. Yes, the path is. The going is easier.
There you go, Val.
Thank you, Mirrin. Thank you, Raphael.
Okay, so you continue to head up. It begins to darken. The sun, even though there is no sun, you're in a giant cavern, but from somewhere the light of what you appears to be some kind of sun starts to dip down in the west as you continue to
Gonna get
make your
colder.
way west along the river. Up ahead you see a large rock formation. You think can everybody make survival checks for me, please?
Yeah.
I'll make one Mirrin as well.
Raphael's walking next to Val and she's like, so do you like the Raven?
Yes, it's.
For some reason it made me think of you. There was that one that was following you when we were up at the
I don't know where he's gone.
nunnery.
I believe I said thank you.
I wasn't after your thanks. I was just after some light conversation. She smiles at you sweetly.
His smile looks very awkward. You're not used to You're not used to this.
Raphael and Deandra, you, from your calculations of the position of the sun and how far you've travelled, do you think if you strike north just before you get to the big rock, it should take you back up towards the sundial and the entrance to the Undergarden?
Looks like the shortest distance is this side of that rocky outcrop.
Aye.
So you strike north, it immediately becomes darker as you head under the trees. The dying light of the day seems to fade away even more. And the going does slow down as you move into the forest.
It's getting late now. We should find shelter.
As you're heading north, there's a pleasant sound strikes your ears, and you see a lone red-breasted robin on a low bough of a nearby tree, singing a pleasant song. It stops and looks at you quizzically as it sees you coming through the undergrowth, and then it starts to sing again.
Just stop and look at it. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
It's Robin's like, nothing else matters.
Headbanging Robin.
As you walk past it kind of tilts its head to one side, watching you.
I hold my arm out and put my finger out.
It hops round from side to side, but doesn't approach.
Giving the bird.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, flick it off.
Well, that was sweet. Okay, I'll continue to talk.
Okay, you carry on.
Mm-hmm.
You carry on. It's starting to get really dark now. It's getting late into the evening. Even under the trees, it's beginning to get cold, even though the snow doesn't cover the ground here. And eventually you come back and arrive back at the huge oak tree that you saw on your way into the forest. Twice the height of the trees around it. It's an easy landmark to see. It's near where Drago found the journal and the rabbits came out to watch you.
It's as good a place as any to rest for the night. A shelter behind the trunk.
Start setting up a fire.
Okay. Alright, you start setting up a fire close to in the lee of the tree. The wind isn't too bad here anyway because of the sheltering trees round about. Are you taking a long rest, everybody?
Surely.
Yeah. 4 hours trance and 4 hours studying the raven figure.
Okay.
It's a long time.
We'll deal with the long rest first then.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Get your saves ready.
If everybody would like to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Remember to save.
Do you have advantage on Constitution saving throws?
I do.
I do believe it might be something to do with a charm. It was the only thing I could think of.
Nice roll, Raphael.
About fucking time.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you spend a cold but undisturbed evening resting near the huge oak tree that you've come to think of as the king of the forest. Val, you are studying your
Indeed.
Raven figurine.
I'm desperately seeking for any connection back home.
Make an Arcana check for me, please.
You would have to.
You think you're going to... you find it hard to find the connection again. The light from the fire is bright, casting deep shadows and an orange glow, which is so bright it almost hurts your eyes against the darkness of the rest of the forest. You find it hard to concentrate. For a fleeting moment, you feel the connection, but you just can't hold on to it.
I'm going to spend some of my 8 hours rest altering my new armour and polishing it and cleaning it up.
You wouldn't get a long rest then, would you?
Yeah, it does some sleep. Long rest is like you're not asleep for 8 hours, are you?
You're resting for 8 hours, but you can take some time to...
You're not just leaning against
That's why
a tree.
you can still have a long rest, but have watches.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because people are sitting there and relaxing.
I mean, you don't really have the right toolkit to make proper adjustments to the armour, but you managed to loosen some of the straps and so on. I mean, it would definitely fit if you wanted to wear it.
Yeah, I was going to put it on. Fuck it, I'll just leave my chainmail on the floor.
Okay, let me take your chainmail off. So that has dropped your armor class by 2.
Awesome.
What?
You're immune to critical.
Dropped it by 1 according to that.
Oh, what was your armor class before?
It's 18. Right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was 19. Okay. So it's dropped your armor class by 1, but you're immune to critical damage now. Are you going to leave your chainmail, or do you want me to? Or are you going to wrap it up and take it with you?
I don't need it anymore. Just throw it on the floor.
Okay.
Is it worth anything?
Chainmail. It's probably worth. Yeah, I mean it's worth something. Probably getting on for a 7 or 8 gold.
I'm obviously going to leave it for any other unfortunates who pass
I'll
this
just leave it
way.
on the floor.
Okay.
He likes his new armour.
Okay, you're now wearing this armour. When you all awaken, you find Drago dressed in this under his heavy cloak in black.
Ooh, Drago.
Spiky armour.
Amazing. Very intimidating.
And under his arm is a helmet shaped like the head of a dragon.
Splendid. Claps her hands.
I like it.
Oh, how did everyone rest?
Can't complain.
Like this. And
Look at her and give her a wink.
You
Like,
kind of
pop her
surreptitiously,
back.
each of you checks yourselves. You don't notice any physical changes after this rest. All of you seem to resist whatever magic is turning Raphael into a tree.
it hasn't reversed at all,
No.
but it hasn't advanced. Not reversed. Not advanced. Come. Stride off.
Okay, can you all take a ration off, please?
I think it was this way.
Inventory.
Okay, and if you can make a survival check, whoever's leading, to see if you go the right way.
I got 0 rations.
Okay, Val's pretty sure he knows which way he's going. Heads off.
I share a ration with Deandra.
You should have
Oh
10.
no, I have 1. But I won't have any after I use it.
I gave her a couple.
I've got
I think.
8 left, so we
Okay.
share.
Mirrin
Don't worry, I don't
passes
have
you
any.
3 pieces of travel bread wrapped in brown paper.
Gravel bread.
Yeah, travel bread, not
Yum.
gravel bread.
My teeth!
Pop rocks.
Yeah, so Mirren's passed you 3 rations, I feel.
Alright.
It's all I can spare. Sorry, Dandra. It's all I can spare. My dear, I'm sorry.
More than enough, thank you.
Val leads you off. You make your camp clean, fill in the fire pit, cover your tracks and head to the northwest, and before long you arrive at the path that you followed into the forest in the first place, and after a while the path breaks out into the grasslands. You see the rock wall of the cavern in the far distance, maybe a mile away. Mirrin points over to the west, where on a low hill a circle of stone stands.
We should stop by there first.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. What?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're off.
You
to
make
see
your way.
the-
Mirrin leads you to the ancient circle of standing stones, covered in moss and lichens, standing atop a low grassy mound. And as you approach, magical sigils engraved in the stones briefly begin to glow as if in greeting.
Walk up to the stones and
Okay.
hold my hand out.
You lay your hands
Touch
onto the
on them.
stones, and despite the snow falling freely here, they're slightly warm to the touch. There's no snow on them at all. And you feel a connection to the stones in the bear cave and the ones beyond the ants tunnel.
Nice.
Nod and walk back. Seems to work.
I take it you will go and
Yeah,
touch the
go
stones.
round hugging the stones.
I love you, Stone. I love you too. Head.
You don't know what works, and it feels good. Try it, Bob.
You might have formed a stronger bond than any of us. You could be more quick. Anyway, yeah. Sundial.
You head back
Where is
to
it?
the sundial at the initial crossing of the roads, and you you find where the road splits. The beautiful sundial of stained glass stands where you left it. Its gnomon is pointing to the east, towards a design that looks like snowflakes.
Question is, do we try the keys now or wait till we have all four?
Probably wait, because we don't know what's going to happen.
Patience.
It would be my guess.
Then let's try the next one.
Mirrin
Hello.
says, "Excuse me, my camp is just yonder. Do you still wish me to accompany you, or should I wait here at my camp?"
I think you should wait at your camp. You're a bit of a hindrance. No, I don't say
That's
that.
a very un-FIL-like thing
I
to
don't,
say.
I don't say that. I don't
Bit of a
say
dead
that.
weight, really.
Tracks are appearing.
Do you need anything,
You're
Mirren?
ugly too.
Fight!
Okay.
Do you
She
require-
smiles at you and says, "If you can get a message to me somehow, I'll turn the sundial as you request at any point."
I'll get a message to you.
She raise one eyebrow.
Okay.
Look after yourself, Mirren.
You too,
Turn the
Raphael.
sundial.
You too,
See you
everybody.
soon.
She
Stay
heads
safe.
along the road to the east. So, what are you doing with the
If we
sundial?
turn the sundial,
Don't know. What are you doing with it?
let's turn it.
Which way are you turning it? To which point of the
Cool.
compass?
Well, what have we done so far?
I think we did clockwise, didn't we? We started at one, turned it one clockwise. So if that's the case, we turn it another one clockwise to the third season.
Turning it again will turn it towards an orange-coloured piece of stained glass with a orange leaf symbol.
I'm going to
Reach.
riff it like a DJ and switch between spring and winter. Winter, spring, winter, spring,
Doing
winter,
dying
spring,
to
winter,
do.
spring. See what happens, just looking around at all the trees.
You snap it off in your hands.
Yeah, break it by accident.
Oh dear.
Okay, so you're turning it to the autumn one, yeah?
Don't know.
We've done spring, we've done winter,
Mm-hmm.
Autumn
do
or summer.
autumn, and
We've
then
done
summer.
Brinker.
Oh, everything's gone red. That's sweet.
As soon as the gnomon of the sundial slots into place, the leaves of the deciduous trees of the forest turn golden orange, some falling to the floor, creating a ruddy carpet beneath your feet. A light drizzle pervades the air, and the temperature remains cool but crisp. Fungi springs up in the undergrowth, adding pops of colour where caps of toadstools and mushrooms burst through the dead leaves. Hard fruits appear on the trees, ready to be plucked and eaten.
Where haven't we been? We have been to the east, to the south.
Which way did we just point it to turn it towards him?
To the south.
Well, we kind of came from the south, didn't we?
Well, there is no north, yeah.
I guess it's southeast.
Sounds
And
good.
then, and then
Yeah,
east-
Southeast, the
southeast.
way you've just come from.
No,
From the,
I mean southwest. Yeah.
Southwest.
Sorry.
okay, there is a road, a path that leads to the southwest.
Yeah. Follow that.
Okay. You wave to Mirrin, who's waving back at you from her camp a few hundred yards away, and head southwest, following the paved road which dips into the trees around you. All right.
Epic.
Sun filters down through the tree canopy now, sending god rays over the carpet of crunchy, dry, orange and red leaves that litter the floor around you as you head into the forest.
Uh-oh.
Who's leading the way?
Me?
Can you
Range
make a
is high.
survival check, please?
So, I got a little better at this since last session.
Should never say things like that. Can you roll 1d6 for me, please?
You shouldn't.
Okay. How many dragons? Dragons.
Okay, you continue. The path disappears after a while. You've been following it. It's been covered in dried leaves, but you've been uncovering the leaves from time to time, and the path's still there. But this time, as you uncover the leaves, there's no path to be seen anywhere.
I guess we make our own path to the southwest.
Continue making your way through.
Following along.
Keep my eyes out, wary of ambush. Being a paranoid assassin.
Okay. After a while, you enter a clearing in the forest. The picturesque clearing contains a ring of mushrooms and toadstools, around 10 or 15 feet in diameter. The fungi vary wildly in their appearance and size, from small, poisonous-looking scarlet toadstools to 5-foot-tall, warty brown mushrooms.
Ooh.
Flitting around the ring of fungi are 6 figures, each the size of one of your hands. Find a picture for you.
Tiny.
They appear to be little people.
There's still people too.
The borrowers.
It's a bit pissed off.
One of them pauses and looks at you, and then flits around like almost like dragonflies as they flit around the circle of mushrooms and fungi.
I notice their pointed ears and speak in Elvish. What manner of creature are you?
They don't know.
They flit around, and one of them suddenly flits with a darting, jaggedy path, and comes to a rest, hovering about 6 inches from the end of your nose, Val. It kind of looks at you quizzically. Big person.
I do not understand.
Who you?
I'll try common. Who are you?
It was speaking in common, but in a very high-pitched voice.
Did anybody else catch
You were
that?
quite quiet when you did that voice.
Oh, sorry.
It said, "Big human, who are you, or what are you?"
Me is Ethren.
We seek the keys.
It suddenly takes off in a darting flight and completely goes around your head in a 360-degree circle of your head, and then hovers in front of your nose again. You see keys?
Do you know of the keys?
Ethren knows where keys are.
Where are the keys?
You must trade with Ethren for information.
Do
What do
you
you
like?
One of the other sprites, a young female in form, nervously darts up behind Ethren, and then darts forwards and whispers in his ear. Sura says, we tell you where keys are if you bring us spider silk.
I just happen to have some on me.
Do you?
No.
Oh. I thought you were being serious. I was like, oh, that's easy.
No.
Damn it.
Do you know where the spiders are? Oh, we killed some, didn't we? Where Mirrin was.
Those were,
Face spiders.
yeah,
And
face spiders.
she was trapped in the webs. We know some spiders.
Spiders too big for a friend to fight.
We could do this. What do you think? We could go back to where we found Mirrin?
Do you remember where that is?
Back to the oak and then
Can help
down.
them.
Could save.
If we can help them, we should.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Yes,
Okay.
please, yes, please.
It's
Ethren
really cute.
needs silk to make armor.
Okay.
She needs silk for a car mat.
Armor.
Oh,
She's there with an RS turbo.
Drago's the one with leaves in his ears.
Okay.
my hearing's not that good.
We will return.
Ethren darts off back to what you presume is Sura, and the two of them go and rejoin the other sprites darting around the fungi of the fairy rings, circle of toadstools and mushrooms.
Probably easiest if we trace our route back to the sundial and then head off down that path to the oak tree and continue
It's
to where
gonna
we found
you
Moon.
estimate
Yeah,
it's
I'll
going to
follow
take you a
Val.
few hours to get there and back,
I'm-
if you can
I'm gonna-
find it again.
I'm going to put a notch in all the trees that we pass
Okay.
within sight of each other to mark the path that we travel.
Okay. So which way are you heading to start off with?
Back to the
thinking?
sundial. Northeast to the sundial.
Okay. You start heading northeast. Can you make a perception check for me, please, Val?
Right, Mirrin. Yeah, we decided we don't want the keys.
You begin to make notches in the trees at set distances as you head northeast through the forest. The trees are old; their bark is easily marked. It's particularly dry in the chill autumn air. But as you move up, you've been doing this for a little while, and you look back at one of your trees just to get the bearing, and you notice little dots of light, like a little floating candle light, darting around the trees. And where you've damaged the trees, they sink into the bark and heal it.
In which case, I will gather up twigs from the ground and create arrows pointing to the direction that we've come from.
Okay.
Why don't you just tie some rope around them?
I have only one rope.
Well, you are actually missing 150 feet of rope because it's back at the cave. So if everyone can remove their rope from their inventories, contributed to that.
Apart from one person.
Yeah.
I used mine, so I'll take mine out of my inventory.
I'll take
Excuse me.
mine out.
Oh, I have 10 rope actually, so joke's on you.
You've got 10 rope.
Apparently.
You sure it's supposed to be one rope and not 10 lashes?
No, you've got one rope that
Anyway.
weighs 10 pounds.
Imagine carrying 10 coils of rope, what you'd look like.
I haven't got any rope.
The Michelin man.
Well, that shut me out.
I can't put 0 in my rope.
So I'll sort it for you then.
Mine has gone. Yeah, I'll do that with the twigs. We'll put an arrow on the ground,
Okay.
pointing to the direction from where we travel.
Okay. You're heading back to the sundial, are you?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
He's desperate for us not to do that.
Okay, you eventually find your way back to the sundial. You see some kicked up leaves where you were kicking them off the path before. It's late morning by the time you emerge back where the sundial is.
Mirrin?
So, is your plan to head back to the face spider nest?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I'm going to speed this up unless you want to do anything else along the way specifically.
No.
We shall make some rolls and things, but
Ow.
we'll generally speed it up.
Oh, cat's just had a shit.
Oh. Take a deep breath.
Oh.
Okay, I'll get it then, shall I?
Oh.
Okay, you make your way back past... Oh, can I have a survival check from somebody, please?
Oh,
I think yours is... I'm a 6 now.
I saw him going out to it. I'll just shoot him away.
Okay, Raphael leads you with unerring confidence southeast past the king of the forest, the huge oak tree. And before too long, after an hour or two's walking, the trees begin to get darker, and you're sure you can recognise some of them. And
Keeping my
yeah,
eyes
indeed,
open
before too long, you find yourself in the phase spider nest where you found Mirrin, and you can collect some spider silk.
well, before we approach the nest, I'm just checking for respawns.
Okay. Make a perception check, please.
What are we? Are we the fucking Samaritans or something?
Hey, Mr. Evil, we need information.
Okay, you don't
Hey, something
see...
to get something, Drago.
One thing you do notice, Raphael, is that there's very little wildlife in this part of the forest, but you don't notice any movement or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, gather. I'm going to gather up. Fill a
Yeah,
pouch
gather
full
up
of...
silk.
Okay. Okay, you gather up the silk and start making your way back. I would like one more survival check.
I'm back.
Yeah, can I have one more survival check from whoever's leading you? Yeah.
Enough
And you do make your way back. And by mid-afternoon, you find yourselves back at the fairy ring.
Go and lay the silk out.
Two of the
then take a
sprites
step back.
immediately upon you entering the clearing where the ring is, zip over towards you. You have returned!
Yeah, just lay the silk out on the ground.
The female sprite darts down to it and begins holding it up and examining it with a critical eye, holding it up to the light. And then she looks up and nods. Thank you for this worthy gift.
Now our information.
You seek the keys.
Yes.
Which keys do you seek?
Autumn and
Spring.
spring.
No, spring, autumn and summer, isn't it?
No, I've got the summer key.
I've got
Oh,
the winter
autumn
key.
and spring then. It'll be autumn and spring.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Ethrin nods. Ethrin knows where those keys are. The key of autumn is in the glade of the evergreen. To the northeast.
Okay.
Northeast.
That's up, yeah, up towards the letter U on Undergarden. There's a cave there.
That's the northwest.
Oh, yeah.
You slowly turn the
Yeah.
map the right way up.
Yeah.
And spring.
The key of spring. Fifi holds the key of spring.
Where is she?
Follow the road to the northwest. You will find her burrow, but you will not be able to enter.
Huh?
You are
Why
too
not?
big, silly.
Oh, those mushrooms that make you shrink.
Yeah.
Ethrin mentioned.
Rose-coloured mushrooms.
You need the mushrooms. I told you we should have picked some.
Yes, you need blumpkins. Ethrin and Sura can give you blumpkins,
You have some? Oh,
but there will be a price. Something shiny.
Giving them gems if we don't need them.
you handed those out, those gems, did you, Mark?
Yeah. Well, I've got 4 of them in my inventory, but yeah.
Didn't give them mine. I'm bothered.
Hold it up so it catches the light. And gently spin it round.
Ethrin claps his hands together in joy, a big smile on his face. So pretty! So pretty, Sura, look! He flits
makes
towards
his
your
face.
hand and holds both his arms out, and you put the gem in his arms. It's almost as big as he is, and he kind of wobbles slightly. Look, Sura,
Mushroom.
Ethrin has shiny stone! If you
Mushroom.
can,
What stone?
shiny stone.
Shiny stone.
If you can cross one of
Mushrooms.
the gems off, please, Raphael. After Ethrin zips back to the fairy ring, wobbling from side to side under the weight of the blue gem. And when he returns, you don't see what he did with the blue gem, but he's not holding it anymore. What he is holding are some slices of rose-coloured toadstools. Vibrant in colour with tiered shrinking caps. Blumpkin! 4 pieces of blumpkin!
Nod in thanks and eat it.
Do we need to
Oh!
eat it right now? Do we need to now?
It takes forever to get there.
I tried to
What's
snatch
it
out.
for?
It's just down.
Trying to snatch out of our
Wow!
Yeah, you'll be tiny.
Okay, Raphael
Yes,
takes a slice of Blumpkin and immediately shrinks to a height of 6 inches.
Right, somebody's carrying her in their pocket.
Raphael,
know how
you
long
now
it's
have to
gonna
speak
last.
in a squeaky voice, I'm afraid.
Okay, I will.
Ethren
Done.
flits down towards you. You actually
Just
find
giggle.
yourself surrounded by huge dry leaves, almost like a big bed that you're sitting on. It's kind of wobbling from side to side. Silly big person, now is silly little person. You will be little for up to 4 hours.
So, do we have enough for all of us when we need it?
Not now.
Well, you did have.
We're gonna have to get there in 4 hours.
Oh,
And then Ethren kind of looks and holds his arms out as though
Right.
he wants to give you a hug, Raphael. He's now you're as tall as he is now.
Give him a hug.
He holds you under the arms and hugs you tight, and then your feet are no longer touching the ground and you're moving up with great speed. He goes around in a huge loop-the-loop. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I have laughing and giggling as he's doing it.
Is he trying to yeet you out or something?
A what? A what? Saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. See if you can hold on to your lunch. Yeah, your stomach seems to go weightless for a minute as you spin up in the air, and then he whizzes you over and sits you down on top of one of these pink mushrooms and takes his little wooden sword made from a thorn and cuts you another slice. Now this
Don't wanna drink
time,
again.
don't eat until ready. And then he picks you up and flies you back to the rest of the group. He kind of hovers there. Big person, hold out hand. He's hovering in front of you, Val.
no one's over. No one. I just shaking my head. I hold out my hand, my right
He
hand.
deposits Raphael in the palm of your hand.
I'd sit down,
And
cross-legged.
giggles.
I hold my
Smile
hand
up
up
at
to
you.
my eye. Don't do that again. Who wants an Raphael?
I don't mind carrying her. She can sit in my hood.
Chat ball as we walk.
Pass Raphael. Pass Raphael over to Durandra.
No! No!
Okay.
Actually, I could tie her to one of my arrows and see how far I could shoot her.
Wow. Okay, let's see. Can you roll 1d4 for me, please, Raphael?
See how high I can.
Okay. And who's carrying you?
I'll be carrying her.
Okay. Bye bye, big people. Say hello to Fifi.
Wave goodbye.
Does that mean your spells are now only effective up to 30 feet instead of
No.
sorry, 30 inches?
No.
No, because it's dependent upon the spell, not the size of you. 'cause
No,
Otherwise,
so,
your spells would go an extra 10 foot. 'cause
The
you're
effect
sized.
the effects the mushroom has is you have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and any melee attacks deal 1d4 less damage whilst you're
Fair.
shrunk.
That's fair.
The problem we have is that we need to shrink for spring, and we're in autumn at the moment. By the time we go back to the, how long did it take us to get to the sundial?
He's just given us some more mushrooms, so we'll be alright.
Ah, okay. So we need to go northeast, seeing as we're on autumn then.
Northeast,
Yeah.
back towards the sundial.
Glade of the Evergreen, northeast. Yeah. It should wear off by the time we get there. Although, doesn't sound too bad.
Okay. Alright, so you're heading to the northeast first. Okay, you head back out the
I
way
just
you
sit on
came,
Deandra's shoulder.
Heading-
shoulder.
heading back
Parrot.
towards the sundial. This is now a route you've taken a few times, and indeed, Vol's rudimentary stick arrows point the way. Just as you come to the edge of the forest, Deandra suddenly slumps to the floor with a normal size Raphael sitting on top of her.
Imagine if you put her in your pocket. Right.
I was going to stick her in my hood. She would have strangled
And with that comical note, we're just going to take
Yeah.
a 2-minute break for making cups of tea and anything anyone wants to do.
All right.
Clearing
Yeah.
up your cat litter and stuff.
me. I sorted it.
Okay. All right, back in a minute.
That's funny.
Christ,
It's not
It's
hot.
quite, I think it's quite
I'm
warm.
burning up, I am.
Open that top window if you're hot.
What's the weather say?
Let the cat get out.
Well, it's getting dark. I don't really want her outside when it's dark. Just don't open it all the way.
Yeah, it's going to be a warmish, much warmer than before night. 14, 13. Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, how did the cricket go?
Should be alright, look. What are you looking at me like that for? What have I done?
Oh.
Go sleep. Go sleep. Oh, yeah.
Fucking rain. We didn't get the ashes because of the fucking rain. Not because of the cricket. Fucking rain.
What did you reckon to that debacle with the ashes?
They played so well in that last test. Absolutely amazing. And then the rain stopped us from being able to win it. Looks like we were going to be on to snatch it. But this weather we've been having.
Damn this weather we've been having.
Defeated us. This weather that shifted the jet stream. So, fact it. Bairstows, so when they stumped him because he thought it was the end of the over, so he walked to the middle to talk to the other batsman, and then they stumped him while he was out in the middle talking, and he looked around and goes, "What are you doing? You walked out. What was the end of the over?" Well, the umpire didn't say so. But this match, he smashed the ball out of the ground, and the look on his face was like it was like sheer rage as he was hitting the ball. Fucking Aussies!
Really?
Yeah, and Stokes and was it Stokes and Root in the gallery, like watching when he hit that six out the ground. The looks on their faces are like their mouths
Wasn't
dropped
it like
in
the
their eyes.
quickest 100 in Ashes history or something ridiculous? He was.
Yeah, but he was
so
out
angry.
on 99. Yeah, so he would have been like the second quickest 100 ever, and the previous one was 1922. But
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
that.
Europe.
Okay. So, you make your way back to the sundial. It's late afternoon by the time you return there. You can see Mirrin in her camp. She waves at you.
Enough food.
So what are you going to do?
Take the path northeast then.
Tell her what we're doing, update her.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very good. Do you want me to come with you, or should I stay here?
How's your arm?
It's sore, but not too bad, thank you.
It's up to you, Mirrin. But we're heading off.
think maybe you should come. I'm just a bit worried about leaving you here on your own.
Oh no, I'll be fine here.
Okay. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Ooh, you portent of doom.
Right,
Then-
let's go.
Follow the
Look
northeast.
after herself, unless it's spiders. Then she's fucked, apparently.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Let me get you out of here, Mirrin. I need to speak with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you head to the northeast and before too long find yourselves entering the orange-coloured boughs of the surrounding forest once again, but this time following another map.
Ooh.
Path.
Alright. After about an hour following the path to the northeast, you come to a grove of towering trees standing before you on a low hill. The trunks of the oaks are gnarled and ancient, and their thick canopies shade the ground below. A wooden sign is hammered into the ground at the roadside. It reads, "Glade of the Evergreen Oak. Beware the falling leaves, the bark hides the key."
What?
Seems strange that they would tell us what to do.
Beware the falling leaves.
Mark.
Look
Maybe
at
they're
the
just.
trees, are like leaves falling all the time from the...
Yeah, there are a few leaves
Oh, it's autumn, innit? So
dropping
yeah.
down. If you could all make perception checks for me, please.
It's a bugger.
I'll sift through the leaves with me blade.
Sift through the bark. Oh, got kind of stuck in a tree, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, all of you notice that all of the trees in the grove, apart from 3, are covered with orangey golden leaves. 3 of the trees, the leaves are still a verdant green colour.
I think we should check these trees then.
So, by that conclusion, are those 3 trees not native to this glade? By their colouring, and they're out of season?
They look... make a nature check for me.
Evergreen.
Paul, can you remember if this is the one where we need to shrink down?
No, it is not.
No.
You just want to
just
be
want
small
pick
again.
Small mushroom.
I mean, all the trees look the same type of tree. It's just that 3 of the large trees still have green leaves, and all the rest have sort of orangey golden leaves.
Hmm.
I think this is strange. I will
Does the ground
walk
look
up.
any... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, does the ground look any different around these trees?
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to examine the. Yeah, I'm going to examine the ground. See if there's what am I looking for? Anything hidden under the carpet of leaves? So
You start digging through the carpet of leaves below you. It's just grass, straw-coloured grass underneath.
I'll approach the nearest tree with the leaves still on.
Okay.
You're okay, Rich.
Roll. Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
And I will look without touching
Mhm.
at the tree and examine the bark, See if there's any like knots and holes in the tree. Anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, make a perception check for me, please.
Perception.
Okay. I mean, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. These trees look incredibly old. They're very gnarled. But you don't see anything unusual other than the fact that their leaves are still green.
Bark hides the key. Any bulges in the tree on this trunk?
Oh yeah, there's knots and whorls and bulges, and they're very gnarled and.
Go out.
crooked.
I'd go over and have a good examine around the trees, but I'm very careful to keep being aware of what's above
Which
me.
tree are you going to examine, Raphael? One of the green trees or one of the?
Yeah, one of the green trees.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you have a look around the tree. And much as with Val, the trunks are incredibly gnarled and craggy, very old.
Oh, is this Berwick's cave map?
No.
I'll look up and see if there's any. Just wary of the falling leaves and.
The odd leaf just drifts to the ground occasionally in the light wind.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
be
make
careful.
Sure, dodge them.
What do you think, Raphael? The bark hides the key.
I can't see anything.
No. I'll get my knife out. Should I cut?
Be careful.
Would you like to step back?
I'll take a step back.
I put my knife into the bark and try to prise some off.
Okay, you dig your knife into the bark of the tree and begin to prise it away. Immediately, as you do so, it comes away in your hand, showing old wood underneath. The next thing that happens is that several of the leaves that have fallen to the ground nearby suddenly transform into forms of humanoids made from leaves.
Shit! Oh, shit!
How dare you damage the glade of the evergreen oak? Everyone roll initiative, please.
Here it is.
Nice one, Dave.
Good job.
Nice job, son.
Yeah, just stab a tree, didn't you? We're doing so well.
I rolled 1. Did I roll 1?
Rolled
Yes, I
two.
You
did.
did roll a
Drago's just there.
The tree's gonna beat me.
Deandra.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Um,
Yeah.
One of these female humanoid forms has risen up
Do we
from
have
the
a battle
ground,
map?
not
I
far
was
from
gonna
you.
say,
Oh, I need to show. I do need to share the map. That would help.
I was gonna say I'm not sure what I'm looking
Well
at here.
done.
The evergreen oak.
Let
We're
me know
fighting.
when it comes through and if you can see everything.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
I can't see because there's a cat in the way, but I can see the map.
How... no.
Okay.
I mean, obviously these dryads are humanoid, but the evergreen oak still just looks like a tree, does it?
At
For
the
now.
moment, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
God, I haven't fought in ages. This is. Oh yeah, stop. It's not funny, Rich. I'm pulling the mouse and she's trying to get the wire.
Every time she puts her hand, moves her mouth to pour, she gets poured.
Oh.
Did I finish my level up? I don't think I did.
Yes, you did. Did you?
Did I?
I thought you did.
Okay. I need to target.
Did you pick a level 4 spell?
No, not yet.
Oops.
I know which one I'm going to go for, but it's too late.
Oh,
The target.
if you tell me what it is, I can give it to you now. As long as it's not death to dryads or something like that.
I can't remember the name of it. Let me just see if I've still
Okay.
got the pictures. Because I did take pictures of the spells. It was the ethereal plane one.
Okay.
Very clever. Could you beam upon this image?
Abjuration. Abjuration.
Ethereal plane.
The nail clippers over there.
Yeah, I do.
I don't even see a spell called ethereal plane.
No, it's called abjuration, I think, or abjuration. I think I'm saying that right.
Abjuration.
Level 4.
I can't see it. Is it a warlock spell or a psychopomp spell? It's not a psychopomp spell.
Level 4. Oh, it's called banishment. Sorry, the spell is level 4 abjuration. It's called banishment. I didn't see what thing it came from. I assume it's psychopomp.
Oh, I put it into your traits by accident. That needs to be.
I was going to say I can see it, but it's... Go on, please.
Let's try again. There we go.
Thank you. Okay. I'll target Dryad 4, and I will cast. No,
That was a
I'm
good
going to. Sorry, I'm going to cast. What is it called? Sorry, it's. Where is it? Soulbind. I'm going to cast Soulbind with Drago.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to get my D&D notes.
You reach into your
Soul
pack and fish out
bind.
there.
What do you mean soul anchor? What's soul bind?
Soulbind's a feature. Or am I thinking?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. Sorry, you said cast. It's not a spell, but yeah.
No, sorry, it's a feature. It's the Soulbind one.
Okay.
And then as a bonus, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Sorry that took so long. That was painful, guys.
It's
Okay.
alright.
If you can tick off your spell and you're
Alright.
casting spiritual weapon,
Sure
a
will.
huge ghostly scythe appears. Where would you like it?
Back there's fine, thank you.
Okay.
And that should be in range to hit
Yeah.
Diet 4. So I need to. I need to target. That's right. It's a mess. Okay.
I've lost my mojo!
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Val, you feel rather than see this form appearing next to you as you begin carving into the tree.
I whip round, unshoulder my bow, notch an arrow, 10 away.
Here we go. First round with the rogue.
Try for-
Assassinate.
Yeah, I got a hit though. Shadow of reflex.
Yeah, for
Engage.
first round.
Riker combat
Whatever
pattern
it is.
alpha.
I'm going to use a bonus action to add Hunter's Mark as well. Okay, so I should have. So, did you change this to include my Elven accuracy feat?
Yes,
So
you
three.
did. Yes.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So first one hits. Let me just. It's got sneak attack, haven't I? So where am I going to put sneak on? I've already put the thingy, haven't I? So sneak and thingy. Okay. Second shot.
Longbow. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't imagine.
A longbow. Second shot. So I've got to reapply that hunter's mark, haven't I? Oh.
Is that the Windhelm scream?
It is.
Oh, I forgot to add sneak attack, didn't I?
It doesn't really matter.
No, okay. Right.
Okay, you whip
Just
round,
for the stats.
draw 2 beads on this creature, and fire 2 arrows unerringly into its side. It turns round, its eyes wide to look at you, and then it just slowly topples over. As it hits the ground, it kind of explodes in a poof and turns into a pile of leaves.
Sorry. Threat detected. And I back off. Oh no, hang on, cancel that move. I can see another dryad there. I'll just... I'll move back to there. Kind of behind Deandra's spell, behind Drago. And away from those 2 other dryads I can see, and that's it.
Okay. Just check something. Okay. Right then. Raphael.
The tree not do anything then?
It's a tree.
Is the tree after
I'm
that?
going to move to here.
It's just a tree.
Cast emboldening. Let me just check. Let me just.
Yeah, you're in 30 feet of everyone.
Yeah, I'm in 30 feet, so I'm going to do my emboldening bond
It's just a tree.
on everyone.
I don't
Well,
believe
apart
it.
from me. Hang on.
It's just a tree.
Okay, I don't know if you can see these reminders on the combat tracker. You can? Okay, good.
It says emboldening bond. You have 1d4
Yeah.
to add to any skill attack or save roll once
Yeah,
per
it's not
turn.
automated anymore because it was...
Okay.
So it's just a reminder.
That's my action. Then as I've moved 15 to there, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm going to move to there.
Just laughing.
And as my bonus action, because emboldening bond isn't a spell, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on
Does embol... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Drago.
Okay.
So, yeah, so basically, if something attacks him, it has to choose a new target, which is probably the really bad spell to put on him. Don't put that on your tank.
Put it on yourself. You need to keep you alive.
Yeah, I'll put Sanctuary on myself. So,
Oh,
sorry, move me back there, I'll stay there.
That's just selfish.
And I'll do it on myself, yeah.
I told this. Nah, that's good.
There we go, that's mine.
Okay, Drago.
Sanctuary is a level 1 spell. There we go, ticked. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to move next to Raphael. slam my halberd into the ground, and I'm going to cast Searing Smite, which is level 1, so my glaive bursts into flames.
Yeah.
My first level off. Do I have to target myself? Or that's fucking spells. Searing Smite. Effect damage. Roll self.
No, just click the effect button. That's all you need to do.
Effect damage. Cast.
There's a little button that says effect.
That one.
There you go. Yeah.
And I shall address the tree. I'll say, we seek the autumn key.
Okay.
Is there any way we could...
Which tree are you addressing? Because you don't know that is anything other than a tree.
Or is that the one that he took the bark out of?
No, the one he took the bark out is the one to the south.
Well, there's a big tree there.
There's
Got
lots
on
of
it,
big,
the evergreen
lots
oak.
of big trees here.
Am I addressing the evergreen oak?
No, you don't know that the evergreen oak is there. It's just a tree as far as you're concerned.
Right then, that's me. I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry about you, dead mate. Any chance we could talk?
Yeah, I'll still address the dry. As I say, we seek the autumn key. This is not what we want. You know, is there a way we can solve this conflict or this disagreement without conflict? Over to the deer.
I believe we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I believe we are.
Can't see the third one. Oh my god.
So that's Val, Drago.
Oh, you're not in my circle, are you? Because I moved forward. Oh dear.
Hold on 1 second.
Who's targeting me?
Oh, sorry. You should have had a saving throw before that. Let me take that off. Don't know why I didn't give you a saving throw then.
Did you target us?
I did target you.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
Let's try again.
DC 0 strength.
Effects and time
Bit
will
weird.
come.
Oh.
Save, there we go.
Cat's clawing the carpet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
Stop
Oh
doing
dear,
that.
oh dear.
Destroy the carpet.
Ah! I can still fire my bow.
Just waiting for
Diddly.
Raphael.
Destroy the place.
It's my favourite icon, that big green tick.
I might have done it if you hadn't.
Step forward. Don't forget, you got a D4.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want to make a D. I want to add a D4 to that now.
Okay, roll D4.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Cat was clawing the blink.
I'm afraid you still fail.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mark?
Wasted
JJ?
your D4 as well.
And Mark saved as well. Okay. Suddenly, a huge square of the ground around you erupts with vines and entangling weeds that try and wrap around your feet. You find they wrap around both of your legs, Val, restraining you.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast other side so that he does not take any damage.
Okay, it wasn't targeted at him though, it's an area spell.
Still counts though, surely.
Let's have a look.
You gain the ability to best protect your allies from any sort of harm. As a reaction, an ally that suffers damage, it vanishes to the ethereal plane.
Have I got to suffer damage first?
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's not taking any damage.
Okay. Save it.
Is it
Just
is it just
harm.
restraint?
Yeah. He's
Okay,
restrained.
that's fine then. I'll retract.
And
my-
that's difficult terrain as well.
Mm-hmm.
The very ground is against us. Glade is cursed. Oh, there she is.
I was a bit, bit
Thanks,
previous with that.
Not quite in range.
Good.
But
What? I don't like that. But
she's going to use tree stride.
You don't like birds. What's wrong with you?
Steps into this tree and appears out of this tree. 1 to 3, it's Raphael.
That's
6,
cheating.
Drago.
no, it's me.
Is it me you're looking for?
Oh no, it's not me. It's Dragon.
It's Drago. She's targeting.
Oh, Roger.
This beautiful, strange, beguiling creature steps out of the tree with a smile of wanton lasciviousness on her lips. She licks her lips as she looks at you, Drago. I find it very enticing.
I'll give her a wing.
Let's see if you make your saving throw. You might be giving more than a win.
For us.
I haven't made any
Plus-
hostile actions. Apart from-
Oh shoot!
D4.
Okay, Drago. Yeah, you can roll a d4 if you want to. You haven't used yours yet this round.
Hang on a minute. I think I've got something that can help me with this.
It's usually D4.
What, on top of a 2?
9, 13 max. 13's a bit low.
You only do it.
I'll get it every turn, don't I?
12.
Okay, yeah, you still fail.
Roll your eyes at me.
You are charmed by this beguiling creature, which you now regard as a trusted friend that
That's
must
very
be
bad.
protected.
That's very bad.
You're not
Thank-
under its control, but it takes its requests and actions in the most favourable way that you can.
Therefore, I need to kill it.
Okay. So she smiles at you.
I
Please.
think I'm...
Take your friends and spill their blood upon the ground so that the trees may be fed.
I think I'm immune to charm person.
You're not an elf. Why are you
You've got
immune to charm
advantage.
person?
You got advantage.
Maybe you are, but why are you immune to charm
Oh,
person?
just looking.
Okay, well let's for the moment assume you're not.
I'm sure I read it somewhere. I wouldn't have mentioned it otherwise.
Okay. If you can find
sure?
it.
Sure, that's not your gnome.
It's not a charm person spell, by the way. It's Fey charm. So
Okay.
if it says charm person, it won't affect. If it says charms, then yes, it would.
So if you kill that dryad, then hopefully the charm will drop.
Right, that's that one done. And Triad 3. Triad 3 is gonna go 10. And then appear here. It's got another 20.
That's miles away from the trunk of the tree.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the right range. But she is gonna try and charm Deandra,
Good try.
which I don't think will work because. Oh no, you get advantage against on the saving throws.
I'm sure I'm immune to charming. And I'm not doing a rich.
You gain advantage against charm because of your elven heritage.
Immune to sleep.
That'd be what I'm thinking. What do I need to roll?
Hold on.
No, you automatically pass.
No, you
No.
don't. He's winding you up. There you go.
Oh,
You can click
confuse me.
the advantage. Oh, there you go. It's rolled with advantage. Okay, its beguiling smile, the lascivious way it licks its lips and beckons you with one finger, has absolutely no effect on you whatsoever.
Get out of here.
Deandra, you're up.
I'm gonna use my bonus first, if that's okay. I just want to move the weapon to in front of me, between me and 3.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I will use that. Can I use a bonus action first, or is that just...
Is it a bonus action or an action to move the weapon?
I believe it's bonus. I can check for you.
Yeah, it's a bonus. So, so you only get one bonus action per turn. So you're
So it's a
using
bonus
it
to move it.
and to hit with it.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Let me just double check. Yeah.
I've lost my mojo!
Why did I get...
Rolled a
I
one.
get advantage then? Did I roll it twice?
Mm,
What happened?
Yeah, you rolled it twice.
you rolled it
No,
twice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the first
I
one
had
was a hit.
Let's go with that one
I mean,
then.
Okay. As it's beckoning you with one woody finger, this scythe suddenly appears and slams into it, this ghostly scythe. And then the lascivious look on its lips turns into a sneer and a wince of pain.
yeah.
So you've still got an action.
Yeah, as my action, I will soulbind with Raphael as well.
Okay, you can soulbound up to how many people now?
2.
I think it's
2 until level 13.
Okay.
Just a heads up, you might want to try and kill the dryad that's got me charmed before it's my go, because I really hurt people.
Well, I've also got reactions, so that if you start doing stuff, I can shift you into another plane.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Val, you're up.
I can't move. Try
And
to.
my axe is on
So
fire.
you're restrained. You can try and escape if you want.
No. Threat is over there. I'm going to move. Use my bonus. Use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto Dryad 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot her. I'm going to shoot her. I'm going to shoot. I've not got any of my really cool stuff, so it's just shooting. Sorry about that. Oh, why did I roll damage first before shooting? Let me just see if that hits.
Yeah, it hit.
Why have I got
Same.
disadvantage?
Um,
Oh, it still hit anyway. Yeah.
because you're restrained.
Oh, is that disadvantage on range as well?
Yes, sir. Dunno.
Strange, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I hit her then for 11. Use my bonus action, then shot her. Done.
Okay.
Is anyone else's sound breaking up, or is it just
Yeah,
mine?
it is breaking up a little bit. Sorry about that.
Little bit.
Raphael, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, Val.
Okay.
Is charm
restrained.
classed as a curse?
No, it's a
Okay.
charm.
I thought I'd ask.
I'm gonna cast on myself Aura of Vitality. I mean,
Okay.
I've got to drag the effect across. Whoa.
That
got
laughing
this.
is very ominous.
You got this big
What
hulk
does Aura of
half-orc.
Vitality do? Could you remind us?
Basically, it gives, until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, can't become diseased, has resistance to poison damage, and an advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the following conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened,
Okay.
paralyzed, poisoned,
Okay.
stunned.
Oh, nice.
So when Rich starts his round and he gets to make his saving throw, he'll have advantage
Yeah.
and the D4 from the.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get us another saving throw.
Oh no!
It's not a spell, it's a natural ability called Fey Charm.
She needs to die.
Just reading, just double checking, I'm just reading through it. If the Dryad or the Dryad's allies harm Drago, he gets another save. Otherwise, it lasts for
Do I get to
24
shoot?
hours.
Oh, cool. Do I get to shoot Rich?
Maybe.
Okay. No, if
Okay,
the,
well,
if the
that-
Dryad or its allies attack Rich, not if you attack Rich.
Oh, right.
You're like, damn it.
Any excuse. Okay, Raphael. Yeah, everybody, you feel Raphael's warmth protecting you. You know that fighting alongside her is going to give you some protection.
+9 to my charisma saving throw, and I failed it.
You did.
Anyway, it helps Deandra and Bar and me if we try to get charmed again. We get advantage on
Yeah.
our save.
Yeah, that was a bad roll.
I'm going to stay standing next to Drago. I'm talking to him, trying to calm him down. Look at
Okay.
me.
Is that anything else
Snap out of
you're
it.
doing?
No.
Drago.
I'm not in control, am I? So, crack on.
It's not. It's. You're not under its control. You just want to do what it says because it's your best mate, effectively. You listen to its requests very favourably.
It doesn't.
What was its request?
Spill blood for the trees.
Yeah,
Of course.
spill your blood for the trees. Feed the trees.
Oh, suppose I'll hit Raphael. She's right next to him.
A minute, let's assess the words that came out of his mouth. He said, spill your blood for the
No, he
trees."
didn't. He said, spill the blood of your friends.
Oh.
Feed the trees.
Sorry.
Can't fucking check these things.
Out of my control. Yeah, you had the whole round of people to kill the Dryad, and the Dryad's still standing, so don't blame me.
I can't do damage, really.
Oh, what a time to pull out the automatic miss.
Do I have to
his
take
blade.
both attacks?
No, you don't have to.
That'll do then.
Does he
Okay.
drop his glaive and it goes spinning away?
No, he doesn't. He whizzes his glaive down and tries to slice you in half, Raphael, but you see it coming. You see him the struggle behind his eyes. You have now realised something is deeply wrong. You see him fighting it internally, but losing the battle, so you step out of the way as he swings down at you. Okay.
I'm glad it missed. I won't waste my searing smite.
Mm.
It's Raphael on fire.
Alright. Dryad 1.
How many ones have I rolled to hit?
Oh,
it's brilliant.
yeah, you're right, mate. Jesus.
Yeah, you've...
Very lucky.
But that was a good time to roll. If you ever's a good time to roll a 1, that was it.
I've got Atticus Baron syndrome with my paladin.
I'm sure it'll all change once we get into the main campaign.
Okay, the Dryad steps up to you, Raphael, lifts its arm. As it does so, its arm glows and begins to change shape into a big wooden club, glowing with verdant energy, which it's going to strike at you with.
Sorry about this, guys.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
for other side.
Oh.
Okay, if you can tick other side off, please. This
And I'm
club
also-
is... Yeah, go on.
Sorry.
It's amazing
I was
skill
going to
level.
say I'm soul bound with her and I can heal her while she's in the ethereal plane, but she hasn't taken damage, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But if need be, in the future, I
Nice.
can heal you.
That's such a crazy skill.
Send us
This
to
club
Korean death.
is an inch away from connecting with your skull. You know this is a crushing blow. And then suddenly you're surrounded
Like-
by stars above you, around you, and below you as you float in the void.
Clutch. Life flashes before your eyes.
This is great being charmed. I'm not going to get hit.
You bloody
Oh, yeah.
around the ear.
This one's coming up to yeah, the ultimate tank. She's going to try and hit you with a shillelagh as well, Val.
Shillelagh. She will, because
Yeah. Because you're entangled. Her arm hardens. You can see it turn, and the sound of cracking wood as it hardens and slams into your side. And likewise against Deandra, Triad 3.
Ow, that really hurt you. Oh my
I'm
god.
pulling the crits out, guys. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I am gonna use something.
You've already used your reaction this round, so as long as it's not a reaction.
Let me just give me a minute.
Neil,
Yeah.
I've made a mistake,
No, I've got
which
nothing.
might affect things.
Okay.
So I put on Aura of Purity by accident instead of... Sorry, Aura of Vitality by accident instead of Aura of Purity.
Okay, you did say Order of Vitality when you put it on.
Okay.
I can take it off you and you can put the Order of Purity on instead. This time we'll let it go because it's new to your character if you want to do that.
No, if you want to exact your definite rules, that's fine, because it means anyone in the circle can get 2d6 hit points back.
Oh, he's playing a double blinder here.
I'm giving you the option. Like I say, I'm not enforcing the rules. I'm saying I'll take it off you and put Order of Purity on. You did say Aura of Vitality when you put it on, but I
Okay, well let's leave it in place so I get to choose someone who heals 2d6.
on your turn, presumably.
Let me just double check.
Yeah. Right, so I presume it's connecting with you.
Using your bonus action.
Deandra?
I'm just looking at the ethereal hurricane, but I don't know if it's a feature, so I don't know if it's classed as a reaction or not. I need you to have a look at it. If you
No,
don't
it's an
mind.
action. It says as an action you can summon a hurricane.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Uh,
Yeah, hit me. Hit me with your
Hit me,
bitch.
bro. Oh shit.
Come on and hit me with your
okay, it
bitch.
slams into you with incredible force. Really, that is going to bruise if you survive. Deandra, you're up.
Just
Wow.
watch me.
Wow.
In that case, I'm going to summon. No, I'm not. I'm going to use my Spirit Guardian.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
both-
yeah.
Both
That's a
of
bonus
those.
action, yeah.
It's not the Spirit Guardian. It's,
Oh, Spirit Guardian, not Spiritual Weapon. Sorry, Spirit Guardian. Okay.
Concentration.
Dryad's Fae.
Sorry?
A Dryad's Fae.
I'll tell you in a second, mate. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why
I don't know why I
did you
did
target
one.
yourself?
I don't know, but I won. I only take half damage.
You shouldn't take any damage from your.
Yeah, I think I was just targeting myself.
What did you do?
Yeah, you did have yourself targeted, and then
Yeah.
you just removed it. So yeah, accident.
Okay.
Accident.
Okay, they both failed. So what are you doing? Oh, the.
Oh, nice roll, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also need a 15-foot radius, please. 15. Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
Hold
15-foot radius.
It's Spirit Guardians, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you open up Spirit Guardians, the bottom effect that says Aura on it, if you click the effect button, that will automatically put it on for you.
Guardians Aura.
There you go.
Thank you.
Got lots of overlapping auras now.
And then as my bonus, I'm going to use my my weapon.
Okay, yeah, your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. To target Dryad 3.
I hate to say it. Is that concentration?
Oh, spiritual weapon. No, I don't think spiritual weapon is concentration. I think that's one of the great things about it. It's not a concentration spell.
Epic.
Oh, that was nearly a 20.
That was close.
We're not allowed criticals.
I never have criticals.
Sure. We're not allowed them.
Can I move to parallel with Val without taking a hit of opportunity?
Do you mean to here?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Thank you. I'll stay there then, please.
Okay.
That's me.
Wow. Okay. So these, what did you say your spirit guardians looked like? They were little fey spirits, weren't they?
Fey spirits, yeah.
A circle of little fey spirits, and he rises up out of the leaves, circling you. They slam into the dryads, stabbing them with little ghostly weapons. One of the dryads falls and explodes in a puff of dry leaves. Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Ball.
Okay, that's my bonus action. I beseech my queen and teleport.
D4s.
Teleport 30 feet away.
Yeah. Okay.
And then move.
Aren't you entangled?
Nope.
Not anymore.
So all of a sudden, Val, in a whirl and blurring black smoke, turns into what appears to be a swarm of ravens, which flies across the grove, and then turns into another hurricane of black energy and disperses, and Val's standing there.
Yeah, resistant, aren't I now?
I'm not under the spell now, am I?
You are? Why aren't you?
The Dryad just got killed that cast a spell at me.
Oh, was it that one?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, you're correct. Let me just double check.
Oh yeah, it's Dryad 1 that's alive.
Yeah.
So I'd save Deandra.
And then I move 30 to here. So that one's died. So target Dryad 3. I don't want to steal Drago's glory. Oh, yeah. Oh no. So now I can't use my bonus action to just change Hunter's Mark onto it.
Very sorry.
I've already used it. So I just I'm going to shoot her. Oh, I've got. If I do hit, I have advantage. Oh, so I've got advantage, which means I have
sneak attack.
Yeah. I should have 3. I should have 3d20. I need the restraint taken off, and I should have another 2d20.
Yeah, you're right.
What are you doing all the way over there?
Well, you've hit, so it's just a matter of whether you get if you make another 2 hits and see if you get a 20, basically.
You want me to get some more for you?
No.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Make a snake.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. So you reform from this flock of ravens and unleash an arrow, arcing it across, slamming into the back of this dryad, which falls to the ground, clutching at its back where the arrow hit. And as it hits the ground, it poofs into a cloud of leaves.
The tree disappeared as well.
Yeah, it's just a tree. It's still a tree there.
You better take restraint off me, Neil.
I had.
I've got it.
Yeah, I've taken it off, mate. Oh no, I
We all
haven't.
turn a little bit Irish then. Are we doing an Irish campaign?
I should have that resistant to all damage until the end, until I start my next turn from the Blessings of the Raven Queen.
The resistance of what?
Resistance to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Okay, is that an action under the ability?
Starting at 3rd level, you also gain resistance to all damage when you teleport using this trait. The resistance lasts until the start of your next turn. It's something to automate, but I can.
So no,
remember.
it is automated on the effect. Did you put the effect on?
Oh, is it?
yourself? Yeah.
Oh, oh, yep, I didn't. Yeah, I better do it. So I just click it. I've got somebody targeted.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It says
Oh,
self.
just self.
on the effect.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, bro.
Okay. Raphael, you suddenly blink back from the stars. You blink back into a world of chaos and pain with the Dryad right in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to first use my bonus action to heal Deandra for 2.
Thank you.
I'm not charmed anymore, by the way, Mark.
Alright, thank you, mate.
Okay, what are you healing Dandra with? Healing word? Is it?
Aura of Vitality.
Ah, of course, yeah.
I don't know
Oh, the double 6 on the sneak.
Can't really move out of his way, or he's going to get an attack of opportunity. But having said that, my armor class is quite high.
It's dead next turn. Hopefully. I think I should kill it, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to move back and behind.
Okay, it will get an attack of opportunity on you then.
Okay.
Don't move, just stay there, mate. It's not necessary.
Are you, what are you doing? Are you moving or not?
Yeah, I'm moving there.
Excuse me.
Hit by 1.
Nice.
Okay. Are you done, Raphael?
Yes.
I can. Oh no, I need to leave it.
I've got to go AFK a minute, sorry.
Okay. Drago.
Okay, then.
There you go, angry.
He's like, how dare you charm me? Me!
Okay, the charm fades, and your blood boils with the need for vengeance.
Okay, I'm gonna, as I spring at my halberd, as I was gonna swing it at Raphael, I'll then parry step to this side, target her, and then bring my weapon to bear.
You're targeting Raphael still at the moment.
Duken! Oh, the rolls. Oh, it still hits.
Not wasting the good rolls.
14. Second attack.
Like a woodsman expertly felling a tree in the forest, Drago starts hacking away at the dryad. It falls to the ground in a puff of dry leaves, and the vines withdraw back into the ground.
Rico, what were you doing?
Well, thought I was gonna. I mean, if they all killed you, I'd have spent the rest of my days being noshed off in the woods by 3 bit dryad ladies.
Always looking on the bright side, eh?
Yeah, there are worse ways.
I'm a paladin of treachery. There's always a bright side.
Cover my arrows.
Is everything dead then?
Yes, apparently so.
Scan the surrounding woods.
It just sounds so salty, Neil.
Yeah, apparently.
Right, well, we'll have a look around for the key, eh?
Yeah, see if any of these have dropped a key.
These
by any
trees have
chance.
got the key. Or
Okay.
rummage through the leaves, or...
Any of the dryads got a key on them.
No, they turned into piles of leaves. When they
So
Kick
beware
them.
of the falling leaves, didn't that?
all around.
I think we need to investigate these trees. See if there's a compartment in one, or notch, or hollow where a key could sit.
I'll go back to that tree that I was peeling the bark off and continue peeling the bark off it.
I could use detect magic.
Ooh.
Are the keys magic?
Well, yeah,
I
I'm
assume so.
I'm busy defacing, carving my name into a tree.
Okay, you start peeling away the bark. The wood underneath is old and hard.
No key.
I'm going to investigate this tree.
Okay, it's an old, gnarled, ancient tree.
With a hidden key! In one of its nooks. Yes.
You can make a perception check for me.
You're optimistic if nothing else.
You don't see anything unusual other than the age and sort of crookedness of the tree.
I'll talk to the tree. Give me the key.
I'll move over to the next tree, and is there anything different about this one than the other?
No, it's very
one I
similar
went
to
to?
the one you were just looking at.
Take my dagger out. Yeah, I'll just take my dagger out and peel
You
some of the
start
bark
digging
off.
into the bark
Very
of
sorry about
the
that.
tree and peeling it back again. The wood underneath is old and hard.
I guess I move up to where Drago's standing. Excuse me. Run my hands over the bark, find a lump or a bump, dig my dagger in.
You dig your dagger into the tree and begin peeling the bark back, and I guess not to no one's surprise, the tree suddenly seems to shudder.
Oh no.
Why would you do that?
Leaves fall down around you as it shudders violently and starts swinging its boughs around. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Wow, Dave.
Imagine that.
Wow. What are you doing to us?
What a surprise.
I just want to spend the whole night fighting.
I'm going to get smashed by a tree now.
Yeah. You're getting bad.
I'm gonna pre-target the tree ready.
You wouldn't bother with the tree.
What manner of magic is this?
Raphael, you see the tree shudder, leaves fall from its boughs as its boughs start to swing round towards Sval.
I've awakened the forest.
Sorry,
I asked it for the
Raphael.
key. It doesn't want to play. They're so stubborn, these trees. I came peacefully, got charmed and attacked, and now I've asked him again for the key.
You have to show them who's boss.
Maybe you
Raphael,
have to
what would you
use
like
their
to do?
name.
I am gonna cast.
It's beefy.
I'm gonna walk up behind Drago. I'm gonna cast heroism on him.
Okay.
Till spell end, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability at the start of each of its turns.
Ooh.
So you get
Is that
3
a
extra.
concentration, is it?
Yeah.
Is your aura a concentration?
Yes.
So
Sounds
you
like
would
an
have to
angry
drop
tree.
the aura.
Oh, I won't bother then. I'll just heal the anger.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's me.
Raphael smiles across at you, Diandra. It's such a warm smile that you can't help but feel sort of invigorated and more confident by it. Ready to fight again. Val.
Okay, I duck underneath the swinging boughs of the tree, use my disengage as a bonus action, and back off 30 feet.
Okay.
Why say? Wakes it up.
Yep.
Fucks off.
Presses the switch and runs off.
Yeah.
Target the evergreen tree.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this works. Unused by assassinate. First attack. So apply that to me. I'm not using a spell on it. There should be 3. Come here, cut on 20. No. I do have sneak because Richard's there. Yes. Oh, this did. Second attack. Let me just check assassinate. Creature attack rolls against it. So it is.
Probably immune to sneak attacks. It's a tree.
Um.
No, seriously, some monsters are.
Does your assassinate work on your second attack?
Yeah, it says attack rolls. It's
okay.
rural.
But your sneak
make one
attack
additional-
is only once per round.
No, yeah, it's sneak attack aren't there. But my second is going to be the Dread Ambusher. Take the attack on that too. Make an additional. If it hits, it takes an extra hit. So second one should also be assassinate and hit. No, but Dread Ambusher effect. And 15. I'm done.
Okay. Dread Ambusher, how many times a day is that? Or is it just as a...
It's just a feature. Yeah.
Okay,
First
nice.
attack in the combat.
Okay. You sink 2 shafts deeply into the...
Steady on.
I should know by now, shouldn't I, really? Okay. You shoot 2 arrows deeply into the bark of the tree. They stand there quivering. Deandra.
Ooh, I don't know if I can go after that. I will take a few steps forward to here. And the tree should have to make some form
Yeah,
of something.
save has been applied. The thing has been applied, but a save hasn't come up. So what does it have to make? A Wisdom DC 17. It failed.
Let me try.
So you can do the damage to it.
And then as my bonus, I'm going to move the spiritual weapon, please.
Okay, I think you can move it 20 feet. Is that right?
I think it's 30. Let me just double check for you. Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
It's a very noisy tree.
It is, isn't it?
As you shooting arrows at it, would you expect?
Oh yeah, 20. You are right.
Okay, turn. So about there.
Yeah, that's better than nothing.
Okay.
That's me. Why do I get a wisdom saving throw?
Don't know.
Ongoing save. 1d20 save wisdom.
Oh, did
Maybe
you
that
put?
was
You
the-
put. That could have
I
been
was
the
targeting
Spirit
the
Guardians one. Yeah.
Should I just cancel it then?
Yeah, just cancel it because it's done escape. Right, let me just check how many attacks it gets. Oh, it's obviously going to attack Drago. These huge, heavy boughs come slamming down towards you, Drago.
It just lets out a gasp exhales.
Can I use my soul bind as a reaction to mitigate 7 damage from that, please?
You can. Yeah, you haven't used your reaction this turn.
No,
So-
Drago.
And it's
Shout for
second
the
attack.
tree.
Misses. Drago.
That's 8.
Here
Right.
comes the woodcutter.
I've been fucking reasonable. I'm gonna be. For an evil character, I think I've been pretty fucking reasonable with this tree. Right, fucking having it now. Wanker.
Wanker.
Right, I'm gonna fucking swing at this tree.
Pent up rage.
Right, I've hit, so I'm gonna, at level 2, cast a level 2 off. I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Okay.
Which will... Do I do my normal damage and then click the Divine Smite and it should add it on top, shouldn't it?
If you look at Divine Smite, there's an effect, level 2.
Yeah, level 1.
So
2,
you need to
yeah.
click that effect button before you do the damage.
Before I roll my sword damage.
Yeah,
Okay, so I click that.
that's it.
And then I click this.
Here he comes.
Fucker.
Okay, the blade bursts into with
Wonderful.
light. As you slam it into the tree, the light seems to sink into the bark, and for a moment you can see the patterns in the bark all highlighted with glowing energy that seeps into the tree. The tree shudders in pain.
Can a bonus action to do Divine Smite, or is it just an ability? Let me have a little look. Is it another creature? No, I can just do it at will.
You have to expend a spell slot, but
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, expend as well. Right, I'm gonna hit it again then.
Okay.
Oh, I do savage criticals! Okay,
Here we go.
and I'm gonna level
so
2.
Level 2. Make sure you're ticking these spell slots off.
I am, mate.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice. So yeah, again,
Shit.
click
Divine
the
Smite.
effect. Click the effect
Yeah.
button on the level 2 version. Yeah.
And it should do an extra 2d10 for the crit as well.
He did.
He very did.
He did. Treat.
Oh my god.
Ah, me.
Holy, that was a good roll. as well.
56
Wow.
Jesus. What the fuck?
Wow.
Savage
Oh,
criticals, mate. The first
Wow.
one.
Wow. With a great shudder, the tree splits down the middle as Drago swings his glaive, taking it in both hands, and just splits the tree right down the middle. There's a huge crack as if of lightning.
I'm glad you didn't crit off AL.
Can you imagine?
And in the middle, falling out from the middle of the tree, is a metal key.
Hey.
Yes!
We have another key. Wow. What a fucking
Don't
smash.
piss him off, I'm telling you. Oh, brilliant. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, savage
Nice.
attacks.
Stand there stunned momentarily.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, you can roll. Yeah, I take it does it automatically. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
D10
Yeah.
plus 3d8 plus 2d10.
Yeah,
plus
when you
3D.
score a critical hit with a melee attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit. So has that added that on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Says
has, hasn't it?
improved
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. So you're all stood there slightly stunned. This tree split
Yeah,
down the middle.
take a step back from Drago. I'm like, whoa.
Very
that was
fine,
fun.
mate.
Wow, I guess we got another key. Kind of look a little bit wistfully at the tree that we had to split down the middle.
Indeed, we
Apparently,
have.
my best hit's 82.
I do not recall.
No, it says that was your personal best hit.
Best hit 82.
All right.
It says on the party track, 82.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't know what I did that with.
It says this combat as well because it's in blue. Oh, strange.
Did I take it into negative equity or something? I don't know. I don't know.
You did exceed its hit points, but
It added
yeah, you
22.
did 82 to it.
82 damage,
You did
yeah.
82 damage, yeah.
56 was all it had left then.
Yeah.
Ah, got you. Oh my god. That
82 damage!
Jesus.
Wow.
Look, you're not going to be doing that every fight.
It's only on a
Wow.
crit. At level 7.
Man.
Hurrah!
Impressive stuff.
Let's get out of here before anything comes to investigate. I'll return back to the
That was my
sundial.
first critical. Oh no, it wasn't.
Okay,
Wow.
you have the key.
Mhm. Take it, Drago's picking it up.
Yeah, I'll chuck it to Raphael because she hasn't got a key yet. We've got one each then.
Mm-hmm.
Take it, put it in my
Okay.
pouch.
Return to Mirrin.
Okay, you head back to Mirrin, who's making camp not far from the eaves of the tree. The trees.
Why do we need to go back to her? Don't we just get word to her and then we go on to the next one and eat the mushrooms and shrink?
It's not that far out of the way, and I mean, how are we going to get word to her?
It's like an hour's walk.
I thought Raphael could get word. Assumed you had a spell.
I can do, but there's no point using the spell for an hour.
Oh, we'll walk then. We'll walk then. I don't like that. Hour's an hour, innit?
How did you get
And
on?
It was okay.
We got
Yeah,
the key.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll
excellent.
show
Well
the
done.
key.
Killed a tree, got the key. Dun, 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 dun.
She looks at you with a slightly puzzled look. Well, I'm glad that that you've managed to find the key. We only need one more.
I think we know where to go. Find Fifi. The burrow. And in the northwest, we have the Blumpkins.
I'll wait for you here, shall I?
Ah, be a good girl, aye.
Do you have everything you need?
She nods.
Magazine?
She nods. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Maybe pop a bit of tea on, eh, love? When we get back.
You're flexing, right? Shan't be long. Although it is getting dark.
Is it?
It is starting to get dark. Yeah. You've probably got a
What do you
couple
want to
of
do?
hours
Set
of
out
sunlight.
tomorrow and get it?
We have a few hours left to travel. 3, maybe 4.
Yes, it could be hard to find little people in the dark.
Yeah, we can wait outside.
Might as well turn into a tree a bit more.
No, let's we can travel for about. It's only not 6, so we can have something to eat and then set off and camp halfway there in the dark before it gets too
Oh,
dark.
okay. We'll do that then.
Leave Mirrin
Mirrin
and set
or-
off again.
Mhm.
Where are you going then? Are you following the path under the eaves of the trees to the west?
No, it was northwest, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we come to that end of that path
You do?
and strike.
Okay, can I have a survival check from whoever is leading you into the woods, please?
I'm just striding out. I don't know if I'm leading, but you know.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, you travel for a good hour, the light beginning to dim, but you come across another path leading what you think is northwest and continue to follow it. But after a while, the path disappears under the leaves and you can't find it again. I need another survival check, please.
Again.
You do. It's now starting to get dark. But you do find a second path.
Good.
Leading west. Do you continue to follow it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You follow it through the darkness of the trees until the trees break ahead of you.
Oh, there it is.
And you see the huge wall of the Undergarden cavern rearing up in front of you. The road ends at the cavern wall, and you can see, set into the cavern wall at the end of the road, tiny stairs descending to a quaint burrow just a few inches high, sealed shut with the smallest of stone doors. There's a tiny sign above the door. You can't read it in the darkness, and it's also very small. You'd have to kneel down and peer at it.
Neil, I'm going to expend the spell slot to use primeval awareness.
Okay.
For 1 minute, I can sense whether aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead are within 1 mile of me.
Okay.
It doesn't reveal a creature's location or number, so that's pretty shit.
So, yeah, you can tell that there are fae creatures. There are definitely fae creatures all around you, yes.
Okay.
Okay. No sign of movement around the cave entrance, or
No, but it's dark.
I'm going to just scout
make sure I've
around.
got a light cast on me.
Okay. You can peer down and look at the sign above the tiny stone door. It reads, Fifi Ferrier's Burrow. Please have a mushroom and step right in. Don't forget to close the door. Atop a small, tiny pedestal by the doorstep is an empty stone bowl engraved with the picture of a mushroom.
Maybe one time there were mushrooms here for people to use.
Maybe, but I think perhaps we should use ours again. I take it.
Do we want to sleep before we go in?
Yeah, I've taken mine.
So no.
I eat my.
He's just a mushroom fiend.
So, are you resting or are you eating your mushrooms?
Well,
we want to rest.
I fail.
I'm alright, I can carry on.
Yep.
I've got like 1 spell slot used.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Right, let's eat the mushrooms, let's crack on.
Just out of interest, guys, what time are we finishing tonight? Are you aiming for 10ish?
We're both off tomorrow, so whatever everybody
Yeah,
else
10
wants
should
to
be
do.
good for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so you each take a bite of the blumpkin mushrooms that Vol passes out. And all of a sudden, the trees all around you and the grass just begins to grow to a huge size. Everything around you is suddenly massive, as though you've wandered into a land of giants. But the door before you is normal sized.
I'll
Say,
tap
come
on
on
it.
in.
Yeah, tap on it with my halberd.
The sign says, Fifi Ferrier's Burrow. Please have a mushroom and step right in. Don't forget to close the door.
Well, right, in we go then.
I'll go in
Yeah, and
last.
don't forget to close the door behind us.
Yeah, I'll go in last and close the door behind.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. Where are we? Okay. After squeezing through tiny tunnels dug into the earth for far too long, you turn one of the narrow corners to find a stone wall with a door. And out the front of the door is a woman sweeping the floor. She's plump, with round red cheeks and greying hair, and wears small glasses that somehow manage to stay at the tip of her bulbous nose, which is red and streaming.
Ew.
Although this strange fey creature is diminutive in stature, the mole scratching its head beside her is decidedly not. Don't know why they're so small. Hold on.
Because they're tiny, tiny people.
Gonna say they're supposed to be small, aren't they?
Not compared to you. The woman looks up at you as you round the corner, her nose streaming. She dabs it with a handkerchief.
Kill them.
Did you close the door?
We
Yes.
did, madam. Yes.
Someone left it open, I'm sure. I'm sure, Felix. I suppose you've come for the key, haven't you? Well, you can go back. I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, here we go.
Is there anything we could do for you to maybe change your mind?
You can leave and shut the door behind you.
I'm afraid we need the key, madam, so we can get out of this oasis garden. We have the other 3 keys. We just need the one that you hold. And,
That's not my problem, is it? Yeah.
well, that's just it. It is
Go
going to be.
away and
What's your
shut the
problem?
door behind you.
What is your problem, dear?
Pollen.
Pardon? Pollen?
Yes. Someone left the door open again.
Oh, we didn't change the bloody... We didn't turn the frickin' sundial round. Oh, we forgot. No.
No, we didn't. We might be
Well,
able to
pollen
figure
only
it out.
comes in spring, so...
Maybe she wants us to change the season. If she's sneezing this bad with the pollen.
Go
maybe
on,
we'll
be away with you.
I don't think we changed the
Yeah,
sundial
maybe.
round.
Good point. We can give it a go.
Well,
Let's go back. Do
Well,
that.
we'll-
Come all the way back.
no,
Oh,
hang on a minute. Look, we'll just say to her, we'll change the season on the sundial so that you won't be sneezing if you give us the key, because it's on our way out. We'd be happy to do that for you. I mean, what season would you like? And we will turn it to that season.
What do you think, Felix?
Sorry?
You can make a persuasion check, please, Drago.
You have high charisma, right?
Yeah, but intimidation is more my thing.
Yeah, but it's trying to help her isn't very intimidating, so can you make a persuasion
Yeah. I wasn't trying to intimidate her, mate. I might in a minute.
Give us the key, or we'll fucking help you!
Can I have a D4 to that?
You
can
haven't
use
got
it.
emboldening bond on at the moment,
Okay.
so no. But you rolled a 20, so
I can help.
Oh, 20. That could have been the first hit on her.
she
So
looks at you through her big glasses. Felix, you keep an eye on them while I'm gone. Don't let them get anywhere. Don't let them in the house. And she opens the door, moves inside, and the door shuts behind them. And the mole, with a great snuffle, takes one padding step towards you and just stands there, bearing its long incisors in your direction, each one as long as your arm.
If we go back to the sundial and come back, these mushrooms will wear off. We need someone to contact Mirrin straight away.
Well, Mirren said she found the mushrooms. We could get her to get some more.
Unless someone could talk to Mirrin.
Moles disappeared on my map.
You got
never
light.
on, they were never on.
I did say I was casting light, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Let me put light on you.
Look at me with the old... He is quite a handsome orc. Half orc. Charisma 16. That's quite handsome.
Raphael.
Do you need a moment on your own, Drago?
I just
that any
these
better,
20s are
Raphael?
just coming off the cuff, mate, at the minute. I mean, if they could have, if they'd gone to combat, the first person would have got another fucking... You know what I mean?
I'll put
Slap.
light on you. I don't know why it's not working, Raphael.
See it on the map. Usually there's a yellow glow around, don't there?
Yeah. Don't know why it's not working. Can anybody else see anything on the map?
You see like a line. I don't know what it is. It looks like a minus sign just to the northwest of me.
Is that Drago's aura?
I can see the mole and us and a very small part of the corridor, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Deandra can see.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you
Let's
can
roll
see.
play it.
Okay.
She's going to get us the key anyway.
After a few minutes, the door opens again. And she comes out. Thank you, Felix, my dear. She pushes past the mole and looks at you, Drago. Now,
What's
if
my
I
life?
give you this, I have your word. You're going to make it winter.
Word of a paladin.
Why are you stiggering?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
You have our word.
She sneezes, wipes her nose with her hand, and then offers her hand to you to shake.
Ew.
I'll shake it.
No, I'm not gonna.
She
I'll
nods
just smile at her.
and then passes you a key with flowers wrapped around it.
Oh. Well, it might stop you sneezing if I take this away from you. Thank you very much, my dear.
You make sure you keep your word.
We will do.
Blackguard's honour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bid you good day.
You
Might
make-
be worth us chilling out for 4 hours before we go back. Have a rest.
After
You
we've
make
got
your
out.
way back out of the burrow.
Yeah. You need a rest, I guess.
Why?
Because it's night. It's sleepy time.
Only 11.
You're night owl.
I think we should do it. Just carry on.
It would take us forever to get back at this size.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Unless
Roll
I
1d4,
summon my...
somebody.
hang on, I can summon my steed.
Roll
And that can get us back, because that'll be a normal size. We all climb on it.
Hang on a minute. Draco's raven didn't take the mushroom. Let's just ride on the raven.
Somebody roll 1d4, please.
Let's just use the raven as a mount. Can we all fit on the raven, realistically?
No, 2 of you could fit on a raven, but you haven't
Well, could
seen
you
the
carry the
raven
other
since you've been down here.
Well,
Or
I
I could
think that's
just
a good idea.
summon my wolf. Or we could all ride aim on a wolf.
Sounds good.
Any objections?
No, let's do that.
That sounds good.
So another way of traveling.
So
Okay,
you're
I'll
going to
cast
cast
Find Steed, please, now.
Lady
That
Moss
is
Mara.
a level 2, so I will cross my last level 2 off.
Okay.
Wolf looks a little confused because we're that dead small. He's
So
like,
you summon Rizzler,
Or
who has
course you called it
suddenly
Rizzler,
this
fuck.
giant wolf pads out of the trees ahead of you.
Oh my
Kneels
god!
down, sniffs at you.
boy.
Just kind of sit down backwards involuntarily on my butt.
It lies down on the ground, affording you an easier purchase as you grab its fur and haul yourself up onto its back.
Little people.
And then it turns and begins racing east, in and out of the trees at what seems to you like incredible speed.
What a trip. Dog cam.
And then, after a couple of hours, you're almost through the wood, and suddenly you feel yourselves start to
dear.
grow, and everything around you begins
Jump
to
off.
shrink.
Don't squish the wolf.
He's alright.
And you return to your normal sizes.
We can carry on from there.
Excellent.
yeah,
I think my steed only lasts 10 minutes anyway.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we didn't get that far.
How long does it last? Let's have a look. I think
It takes 10 minutes to cast.
casting time. It doesn't say duration, does it?
No, it's permanent until you dismiss it.
Oh,
you can
wow.
stick around
That's
then.
awesome.
Cool.
And so you continue the rest of the journey on foot with Drago riding alongside you astride this huge dire wolf.
Oh,
And
man. Just hang on for dear life.
it's the early hours of the morning by the time you make it back to the sundial.
Sneak up stealthily to Mirrin and gently shake her shoulder, wake her.
Gently shake your shoulder.
I crept into your room.
She awakens and rubs her
Make
eyes
the-
and gives a small yelp of fear as she sees the wolf. And then she recognises Drago atop it. Oh, you're back.
We have all the keys we need.
Then let's be out of this accursed place.
We must set the dial to winter before we
Yes.
leave.
Or do we have to set the gnome on to spring, then use a spring key, summer use a summer key, autumn use the autumn key, winter use a winter key?
Don't know.
Well, what do
Just-
you think?
Doesn't hurt.
The blackguard in me wants to turn it to summer.
Raphael frowns at Drago, then sticks a tongue out at him.
This place is magical. I don't think we should risk it.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
So, I'll take my key out, the summer key, turn the gnome on to summer, and insert the key into the summer slot and turn it.
Okay, the key turns.
We'll do
Next.
winter last. So
Yeah.
Get off.
Do the
Are you
same
actually
with
turning
all-
the gnome on as you of the sundial as you do it, or are you leaving
Yeah,
it on?
gnome on, and then key,
Okay, so you turn it round till you get to winter again.
just in case. Last of all, winter. Mrs. Snuff on those.
Okay, you turn each key, turning the dial of the sundial as you do. Each key clicks as you turn it round. You insert the final key, turn it round. All of a sudden, the first thing you notice is snow beginning to fall lightly in the air. You look around, the trees are blanketed in white, and then Mirrin points. Look! We did it! And the stone stairs leading back up and out of Undergarden have reappeared.
Yay!
And we'll leave the session there.
fucking druids having it.
And everyone levels up to level 8.
Oh!
Yes.